Hello, and welcome back to Super Pat World. It is time to get back to this run. Going pretty well. 202 lives, 34 clears. We've got 12 skips in the bank. SK on the board. So let's see what we can do with it. Let's see if we can get a good run of levels here. That is what I'd like to see. That's what I would really love to see. So let's see what we get. Let's find out together. What's up, Ty? All right. All right. Hope you're having a good Friday out there. Hope things are going well. Oh, I got another copyright claim. Wow. Even the other video did. Okay, well. Okay, what's up, Bri, Chris, Ty, Marshall, Kevin, Ryan, Matt, and Bradley? How are you? Man, it's so crazy, this wave of copyright claims on YouTube. When for like a year, I only ever got one. Now in the past 2 weeks, I've gotten over 10. So it's a little bit discouraging if I'm being honest with you, but do what we can here. We'll do what we can. What's up, Danica? What's up, Jamie? Finally you can speak. That must be referring to the 2-day subscriber minimum that I had to put in place because of how often I was getting botted and trolled over on YouTube. So sorry about that, Jamie. Nothing personal, just the only fix I've found to that unfortunate reality. So many bots and so many trolls out there nowadays on the internet. So it does kind of ruin it for everybody else in a way. So, on a genuine level, sorry to do that to you, Jamie. Definitely not my ideal. Definitely not my ideal. Chris Scott, good news. Didn't have to go to the jury. There you go, Chris. You're free. What's up, Brandon, Chris, and Miranda? Alrighty. We're just about ready to get started here, people. Hope your Friday's going well. Hope your weekend's looking up. Hopefully things are going well for you. I checked out Ryuka's video about the NES World Championship. And not looking too good, people. What's up, Sally? I think he made some very valid, took issue with some very valid issues. All right, we're almost ready. What's up, Teddy? It's Friday, my friend. It's Friday. Let's get this thing started. Okay, good. That worked. And now I think we're home free. People, I was playing electric. I play acoustic guitar pretty much every day, but today I busted out the electric guitar, and I got an instant. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. No, you won't. I got an instant blister. Maybe you can. Let's see. Right there. You can kind of see it. Bizarre. I've never gotten a blister like immediately like that. That's a new one for me. What's up, James? All right, Jamie. Well, I feel like I went out of my way to give you a full explanation as to why you have to wait to speak. Did you hear that? Yeah, again, it was because of trolls and bots that I get a lot on YouTube. But especially now that you can, it doesn't make too much sense to hop on it now, especially after the apology. So, what's going on, Jonathan? Big shout out to the amazing gaming band director. 34 lives, 202 clears. Let's get the run started here. 10 people have been here. 2 people liked it. 1 minute, 6-second world record. All right. What's up, Mike? So we don't have too much time here. Oops, not what I wanted. Hey, this seems pretty cool. Oh no, I need that, don't I? Oh, okay. All right, I like it. I like it. Let's see if we can get this clear.
Oh no!
Can't dilly-dally. We got to pay close attention. How are you, Eddie? Hope you're having a good Friday. Nice quick intro there. Oh no, I did that wrong. What's up, Joy? Mike got to catch a movie on his birthday. That's always good. Did you get popcorn? What's up, Just Peachy Gaming? Love an excuse to get some movie theater popcorn. You have to jump from there. Okay, that's where we jump here. All right, we're doing better than last time. No! How am I supposed to do that? All right. Here's what I'm going to do to avoid frustration. That's our third loss. So I will skip it, but I'll beat it outside the run. So we can at least get warmed up here. But we're not starting the run with like a 10 life loss here, especially where I don't know what's coming at the end. So let's take one away. Try a long jump. Yeah, now we can try anything. What's up, Natalie? Now we can try anything, and it's not costing. We started yesterday with over 40 lives, and now we're almost under 30. Only 2 clears here. What's going on, Ben? What's up, Charlie? So we could just do that. That buys us some time there. Can I get away with this? Look at that, we found a little cheese. Oh, but no, it's not real cheese. Because ultimately... Oh, there's some cheese, maybe. I like this, like, conceptually. If it just included a few arrows, I feel like it would really... be easier to follow. Ooh, boy. Alrighty, 8 seconds left. Is it enough? It is. Okay. What's up, Pixel to Present? Great streamer. Big shout out to you. Halfway through. There we go. Thanks, David. Ben's having a little relaxing time. That's good. That's very good. What's up, Dom? There we go, Brandon. Just Peachy Gaming. Thanks for the GGs. Okay, it was a cool level. I would have loved it. If it had arrows, it would have even had a chance of getting skipped. I would have had no concerns, and I would have pushed on. But, unfortunately, that is what it is. All right, and Matt, I know you didn't mean anything by it, but that's a little over the line. Let's see if I can do this with the blister. And it's weird, Matt, because I've never seen you say that in my chat before, so I don't know. I don't know. This one goes out to Mike. Happy birthday to you. Oh, boy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mike. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mike. Hope it's a great one. Hope it's a great one. Good evening, Godfrey. Fair enough. Okay, thanks for understanding, Matt. And right back at it here. Right back at it. 31 lives, 202 clears. It's getting a little dangerous here. Precise precision. 23 people have been here. One person liked it. 9.5-second world record with 10 seconds on the clock. What's up, Jess? All right, we get the one shot, so we get a letter.
Mario time.
We really need the lives, though. We need lives a lot more than we need letters at this point. That was fine. That was fine. What's going on, Gangsta Love? There you go, Mike. Hope your birthday's awesome. Thanks, Michael, Matt, Godfrey, Brandon, and Maria. 31 lives, 203 clears. Here we go. How you doing, Mike? Hope you're having a good Friday. One person been here, nobody liked it, nobody cleared it. This is actually the first clear opportunity I think we've got. I don't really want that checkpoint. What's up, Abby? Gotta keep trying, Ben. That's what they say. Got a troll level. Okay, so let's try leaving that. Let's try leaving that undone. Nothing happens. Okay. We know we don't want the key door. So there's a spring here. Glad you enjoyed the movie, Mike. Hope you had a great birthday. Well, I guess we probably need the spring.
Oh no!
Okay, so there's a block to the left of the tall platform after the key door, and you drop straight down. So block to the left of the tall. Right of tall platform. A block to the right of tall platform after key door. A block to the right of tall platform. Hi, Kyle. Okay. Drop straight down. Alrighty. All right, Mike. Try not to say that S word. Try to keep it very family friendly in the chat. And we are on a streak. We are on the most incredible streak with I guess I didn't realize how spoiled I've been for the past couple months. Haven't had anybody swearing in the chat at all, or like saying like, I don't know, it's just so weird. I guess it's like anything that comes in waves or in streaks. I just don't understand. I don't understand. Okay, well. We did not get a letter. No, we did because it was a first clear. We actually did get a letter for first clear, which adds a skip to the bank. But what we really want are lives. That's what we really want here. No, Mike, I agree that you didn't know. You're relatively new, so totally fair. It's just ironic timing. It's just ironic timing the way it all plays out. But I appreciate you understanding. You're not in trouble. Thank you for understanding. 30 lives, 204 clears. And thank you so much, M, for the 1,000 stars. You are the superstar leader. The star drop is for you. Here we go. 45 people been here. 13 people liked it. 14-second world record. What happened, bro? Bro, Sad. Thank you so much for the 100 stars. The star drop is for you. Dude, it's designed in such a way I'm not sure how you have enough space to even do this without it being all one motion. I don't think I can get through. I need to have...
Oh no!
Worked that time. Didn't do anything different on my end. Couple effects in this. Couple effects in this one. Okay, later, Mike. Most stars I ever had was when Facebook was matching them, which was 2.5 years ago. Thank you so much, Joy, and thank you, David, for the stars. This star drop is for you. And it's a star power. I'm not going to be able to play the music. Got a blister. I've got a blister from playing guitar just today. And it's on the an important finger for playing guitar, unfortunately. So we'll see if we can do this an alternate way. It's a star party, having a star party. It's a star party, yeah. Well, thank you for the stars, appreciate who you are. Hey, 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 hey. Well, it's a star party, yeah, yeah. Thanks so much for that star party. Big shout out to David, to Joy, to Sad, and to M. Making that star party happen. Thank you for that support. Hello, Anonymous. Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
That's 3. Which means we can skip, and we're going to. And we're going to leave this game mode at this point. This was about as much of a disaster as humanly possible. So, that's sort of the theme lately. That's sort of the theme lately, people. That seems to be the theme. Hello, Super Trucker J. I hope you're feeling better. Worked that time. Didn't do anything different on my end. Okay, couldn't really see. Couldn't really see, but that's one way to do it. Good to see you, Anthony.
Mario time!
Alrighty, well. Oh, let's take a skip away. And we are going to move it right along. We are going to move it right on along. Hello, Angel. Thanks, Matt. Alrighty. Hello, Kyle. Thank God for Trug. Trug has saved me these past 2 streams. The beanstalk. How's today going for you, Anthony? I hope it's a great day for you, buddy. Big shout out to Trug. Trug makes levels that make Mario Maker 2 my favorite video game of all time. Not an exaggeration either. Not exaggerating. It's almost like a cold glass of water on a hot day. Playing this versus what we've been playing. These levels require actual platforming skill. You don't have to guess correctly. You have to actually react. Uh-oh. Didn't react in time. Joy watched with your 4-year-old granddaughter. Shout out to her. What's her name? I'll give her a shout out. But also totally fair if you don't want to reveal the name. I know if I had kids, I would be so incredibly protective about any of the information getting out online. The thing that's crazy, people, when you think about it, consider this. 1928, there's 4 billion people in the world. 4 billion in the whole world. Now, 2024, less than 100 years later, we have double that. 8 billion. We have double the people. You know what that means, people? That means double the psychos, double the everything negative. Also all the positive. Double the brilliant minds, double the... But it also means double the trouble. In less than 100 years. So there's just a lot to handle in a very short amount of time. I was thinking about that while I was driving today. And just how much I would prefer... How's that work? Oh, I go back left. I hear you, Kyle. Her name's Savannah. Shout out Savannah. Big shout out Savannah. Driving around and just noticing more than half the people. I was in bad traffic. And not so bad that it was bumper to bumper. We were still moving more than 10 miles an hour. But just lots of stop and go type situation. And more than half of the cars that I looked at were using their phone, drivers. I feel like phones have completely downgraded the average human's ability to drive responsibly. And so, it just leads me to say, I would much more trust a computer, a self-driving car, than I would another driver with a phone. Because, again, it's not like just one or two people out there. At this point, I actually think it might be the majority of drivers use their phone while they drive. Which is really crazy when you really think about it. Like Brand 98. Yeah, Matt, it's like Brand 98, but a little tougher. Like, I'd put it in the... It's easier than, like, Kelly's levels. Super Kelly World or Music Man. Those are more difficult, but it's in that same realm. In that same realm. There we go. I'm with you. Thank you, Matt. I agree. Awesome. Well, I absolutely love the style. What about the resources? Well, that's fair. But that's not my point. That's not the point I'm making here. The point I'm making with the double population is just people, there's more and more trouble. There's more and more trouble out there, people. There's more and more trouble. And now that we have phones, people have never been worse at driving in history. There's never been a worse batch of drivers than there are on the road today. And so again, with that reality, I have an easier time trusting the flawed computer that, might shut down, blah, 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 blah. I bet you whenever we get to the point, this is my bet, I bet you by the time, it's probably going to take a long time, but at the point at which we have self-driving cars, I bet you even at its worst, self-driving cars at their worst, I still think will be head and shoulders above humans, even at their best, as drivers. As far as the numbers go. Like, whatever the lowest year since we've had... Whatever the lowest year in the past 50 for accidents... Oh, this is another good one. The computer... Yeah, well, this is the thing. Because I get the people that distrust computers based on them failing. But if you're honest about, especially nowadays, how often humans fail, I would way rather take my chances with the computer. Like this was talking about... like seeing a doctor. I wish I would so much more trust a super smart AI healthcare professional than I would a human at this point. Maybe in 10 years, Kyle, maybe. Maybe. But that's just it. Ultimately. There we go. Oh, I was wondering what was going to save me. I was wondering what was going to come and save me. Not that. Not that. If you like what you see in people, if you like this level, take a screenshot. The level code's at the bottom of the screen, so if it looks like something you might enjoy, I would encourage you to at least try it, because it's really good. There it is. Ah. Thanks, Em. What's up, Andy? always save me from myself. Oh, buddy. I appreciate you, Kyle, but now this happened yesterday. I should have learned my lesson yesterday. I don't think, let me be clear. Kyle, I don't think he's trying to start trouble, but you are now saying directly political stuff that you may not consider political, because I think you're in the UK right now, right? Which I think is your whole point. Which it's, again, I'm not disagreeing with you or agreeing. All I'm saying is, especially for these next couple months, here in the U.S., you just cannot even breathe about something that has 1%, if it's 1% affiliated with any political side. It just lights a fire that you don't want to try to put out. That's not what I want to do. What's up, Daniel? Wow. This is really cool. Kyle would like to try a self-driving car. Me too. I would love to try. But right now, I can't even get the rear view mirror on my car, on my Oldsmobile. So I'm kind of a far way away from a self-driving car. I literally don't even have a rear view mirror right now. Oops. What's up, CJ? Shout out to my boy, CJ. This is going to be a tough one, Matt, but it's going to be a good one. This one is a tough one, but a good one. So have any of you out there tried the NES Championship speedrun thing? Has anyone out there gotten it? I was saying earlier that I was watching Ryuka's video about it. His review. There it is. Wow, that actually worked. But that didn't. Wow, you gotta be so fast. What's up, Tana? Peter thinks these levels are fun to watch. Thank you, Peter. You want to talk about the happiest thing you could... That's like the best thing I could hear you say, is that you actually like watching these levels. Because this is my absolute favorite thing to play. Okay, fair enough. Happy Friday, Peter. This is definitely going to be one of the best Mario songs. Oh, that is so tough. It just said it looked okay. Each segment seemed too short. Yeah, there's a lot of them with that exact issue, Adrian. This is where we can excel, Daniel. Jonathan was thinking about it, but you haven't yet. Sally played it for about an hour, got bored. Okay, fair enough. Kyle likes these levels. We got a tough one here, people, but it's the best kind of tough. Thank you, CJ. Well, you've certainly proven to be someone who is in it for the long haul. You've seen me at my best and my worst, and you keep coming back for more. So big shout out to CJ. Big shout out to CJ. I didn't think that was going to work. Definitely very fast-paced. Lee's into it. And Daniel, I know the crew is there. I know I've got a solid, like, 25 of you that are down, especially if the level's good. You're down for it. And I love that. I'm rushing there, thinking it's gonna get me ahead. But I'm too early in the level. What I mean to say is the part where I keep failing currently, like where I'm stuck, I'm not even close to landing on that platform before it's in the lava. So right before that jump is where I have to make up the time. And so the mistake I was making is I was thinking I was closer to there than I actually was. It's right after this. This is what I have to... No, it's this. I did it! Oh my gosh, that was tough. All right, section 1 complete. Get up off your feet. Oh my gosh. Let's try again. Uh-oh. Yeah, we're good. No, we're not. Kyle likes this. I was talking about the NES. I knew it. And David's saying you got to react fast at these levels, and you sure do. Oops. Same with Super Kelly World. There we go. Thank you, Em. Jonathan's a lurker, as am I. I mainly lurk if I'm in anybody's stream. Thanks, Super Trucker J. Matt. Lee? There you go. Appreciate you, Andy. You're one of the best, bro. You can't duck at the flying spinies? I could. It's just ducking ends up making the trajectory a little more difficult to control because you're holding down. That's why it's great. Like, if you... Big shout out to my buddy Luna Pop. Luna Pop is an incredible precision player. And I'm always surprised by just how much... I'm always surprised by just how much he won't duck. Like, when he's in a really tight precision level, oftentimes, even though technically his hitbox would be smaller if he jumped while ducking, but oftentimes, like I'm saying, especially if it's really precise, requires specific momentum, holding down can really make it harder. There it is. Oh, now I see. Matthew knows about lurking. Super Trucker J lurks. Totally fair, people. Not once in my 4 years of streaming have I ever made any sort of negative statement to lurkers about lurkers. Whoa, buddy. Oh. I realized it too late. I commend you. Woo, buddy. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, I get it now. I get it now, people. That's the thing that rushes you through that. Now, see, outside of that context, you might think that's a troll, but it's really not. It's no more a troll than the P-switch timer right now. Oh, now that's a really tricky one. You have to land, gain the momentum running against it. Oh, buddy. So, yeah, the difference between a troll and that is in order to make levels like this work, like to push you along at a certain pace, that context is what makes it not feel like a troll. Even if functionally you could argue, like by definition, something that gets you by surprise. But if the function is as a timer, it's a lot less frustrating for me. Oh, buddy. No! It's a timer. Exactly, Kyle. I finally underjumped it. Fair enough. Oh, I missed. There you go. CJ just broke it down in a very succinct manner. He said, function of a troll in Mario Maker is to cost lives, whereas in this context, this muncher is less of a troll and more of a means to keep you moving. Too far to the outside. I bet you we get this in the next 10 tries. Because I don't think there's too much left that we haven't seen. Patty boy! Wow, that was very cool. That was very cool. Awesome level. Awesome, awesome level. Thanks for the follow, Jashley. Matt said, imagine getting this in Endless. I did. That's how I found this level creator, Matt, was an Endless Super Expert. And I said, wait a minute. We have found a real gem here. And literally, all the levels I've played by them since have all been of the same quality. Which is crazy. Such a gift. Such a gift. Thanks for the GG. Lee, Jonathan, M, David, CJ, Matt, and Jess. And people, I highly encourage you to try these levels. Even if you don't end up beating it, it's worth trying. Here we go. There we go. We need more height. We need more height to get it right. Like so. Oh, that's a Z. That is a Z. Minimalist. Exactly. Minimalist with the description as well. It just set a level with the checkpoint. Yeah, and that's been the description of a lot of them. Which I kind of like. I like the no nonsense, straight to the point. I don't really care about the lore. Give me the platforming. I like that. There you go, Em. Take that screenshot, get the code down, and give it a try. Bradley, these levels are the real deal. If you can beat these levels, then you're legitimately a good player. You don't have to know how to shell jump. It's not like about a very specific... Oh, no, that can't be right. I'm supposed to go up and over. In order to beat these levels, you don't need to be a really good Kaizo player. You don't have to have a bunch of pre-set, like, mechanical skills beyond just the ability to control Mario's position with a high level of precision. Get Mario to move and jump as you command him to. Oh! Now see, I underjumped that one. And now I want to make something else clear. It could almost sound like I'm openly putting down Kaizo, and in reality, I love Kaizo. But I also understand just how frustrating it can be for someone who is a great Mario player, but because they can't do a shell jump, someone doesn't necessarily think of them as good as they actually are. Oh, that's another Z. Now, you know I prefer the Z, but it's right in line. This level creator is very consistent. Very much minimalist. All the indication is implied. But that's part of why I'm still down with it so much, is that one way to think of an alternate to indication is just providing one and only one path forward. Like, there's not too many different ways to clear this level. It's got to be a lot like what you're seeing me do. Outside of finding cheese or something. Yeah, M's down with the tough platforming, but not so much the Kaizo. But that's what I'm saying. I think it's totally valid to not be into Kaizo. But with that said, I am into Kaizo. But now back to the starting point, which was me recommending this level and saying that if you can clear these levels, you're legitimately a good Mario Maker player. There we go. Section 1 complete. Close. I need a bigger jump. CJ loves the platforming challenge. No doubt. Kyle loves the cheese. M's down to watch Kaizo. There you go. I wonder if I'm better off. I'm going to try a full spin jump. And I think that might work. Maybe a little less. It's a little less than that. Okay, so you can't get away with a full spin jump. It's got to be less. Ah, too early. You want to go when he's right about halfway. Ugh, but see, that's the problem, is you want to make that jump before he turns around. That's the two dynamics at play here. And the third is Mario's actual position. Oh, we just barely got it. Oh, my goodness. Now this little section is all about momentum, especially that little turnaround there. Oh, get there. Oh, all right. We got the read, just didn't do it in time. I think this might be easier like this. I still think that will be easier. I just have to adjust. Yeah, buddy. All right. Whoa. Nope. I needed to do a regular jump. I don't want a spin jump. Just a regular jump off the bob-omb. I think. Yeah, full regular jump off the bob-omb. CJ's with me. Marshall thinks maybe the springs again. That would be interesting. Because if jumping from the springs, I won't get far enough to clear the barrier. That's why I think it's got to be off the bob-omb. But the fact that it was a bob-omb was making me think maybe it's for more than just a jump. But I do think it's just for the jump. Oh, buddy. Okay, so that's the timer here. Because here's another situation that would look like it's a troll. But in reality, it is not. This is what keeps you in line with the Yoshi dropping time. Okay. Oh my goodness! So you have to wow. What makes that so hard is getting to that point where the saws are, you have to have max momentum. So you are holding right as hard as possible. But then you have to get yourself to fall in a straight line. So you have to go from moving full momentum left to right to then slowing down enough that you fall in a straight line. Ooh, buddy. Very tough. What's up, Matt? Springs, then the bob-omb? Well, I think that, Marshall, I barely made it doing it that way. If I did it your way, Yoshi would long have fallen into the pit. Brandon thinks these levels are amazing. All right, let's get it, people. Missed it. There we go. Whoa, buddy. Oh, my goodness. There we go. Okay, we're on the same page, Marshall. What's up, BJ? This is crazy, people. Whew. This is crazy. Crazy good. This level crate is something special. Oh, barely missed it. Just barely. People, you gotta try this. You gotta try these levels to see what it's like. There's a little duck jump. Whoop! That was smoother. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm glad we got a good look at this first, because we have to hold right to the extreme. But this has wings, so this is not a bounce. We're going to land on it, hit this shell, not shell, hit this block, gets rid of the enemy, then we can land on it again, and then quickly hold left while this is moving right. This level's crazy. It's so good, though. What's up, Spanky? There's another awesome level creator. I played a bunch of his levels in his Super World. He's a legend. Yeah, definitely take the screenshot, Spanky, because I promise you, you will have a great time in these levels. They're just tough. They just mean business. Ah, strict. I'd call it strict precision platforming. Like Kelly. Ah! Or Music Man. That's going to be too late. Nope. All right. So you're telling me there's a chance here, people. Oh, my good gracious. We got it. We got it. There we go. Unbelievable level. Unbelievable. Spanky's asking, who's the creator? Their name's Trug. T-R-U-G-G. What's up, Buzzbeater Bobby? There it is. Big shout out to Trug. Every single one of their levels has been equally amazing, which was tough to match the first one. And Spanky, I randomly got one of their levels in Endless Super Expert. It ended the run. Took me more than 12 tries or whatever I had, but I've been playing their levels ever since. So good. Thanks for the GG, Brandon, Steph, Jess, Serena, M, Matt, Maria, and Kyle. Really, really, really great stuff. There it is, Bobby. We'll go an old bounce level. No checkpoint. All right. And it's 43 seconds, so this one might be a tough one. $33 clears, nearly 10,000 attempts. Always a good day when you find a great creator. Exactly. I agree wholeheartedly. That's part of what makes this game my favorite video game of all time. You could just randomly stumble upon your new favorite level creator at any given moment. There's just so many. There's so many that you could play this game for 10 years and you still would not... No. You still would not have found all the levels that you'll enjoy. I think I see it. I think it's to the mole, then the Koopa, then back to the left. Like this. Nope. That's close. What's up, Jan? Yeah, that's it. It's the stack is to stall until you can get here. Yes. But I was trying to land on the left side of that Koopa, and I don't need to. It don't really matter. There. Okay. Stalling. We're stalling, people. Awesome level. It's going to be tricky, though. No checkpoint. It's going to be tricky with no checkpoint. So I'm too late. I have to be faster than that. There we go. Lots of controlled jumps. Oh, buddy. Whoa, we got there. Sorry, Boom Boom. Oh, no! Awesome. That was a great attempt. I'm proud of that, Reed. I'm proud of that, Reed. And now I feel like I'm really starting to understand their level design language. Ah, I was too fast there. Okay. I'm better off doing like a mid-jump to start. So I can gauge it. Gauge the next jump accordingly. Yeah, that's my best advice in these levels, especially like that. If you're not sure how long you need to be in the air. Uh-oh. Yeah, we got it. We got it. Hold on now. If you're not sure how long you need to be in the air. Look at this. Uh-oh. Not enough momentum. Try to do like a 6 out of 10 jump. And what that scale is, a 1 would mean a mid-jump. You press the jump button and then immediately release it. That's the smallest jump possible. Whereas a full jump is you press and hold the jump button all the way until Mario starts to descend. That's a full jump. That would be a 10. Ugh! So I'm recommending a 6 out of 10 jump as a little placeholder. There we go. We need to land on... No! I gotta land on the right side of the fish. And now be mindful of that muncher. Level design is impeccable. I agree. What's up, William? What's going on, Will? Oh, totally missed. You need to bring the momentum. That's part of why you gotta take a hard line there. Ooh. This one would be a fun one to try to take the world record. Oh my gosh, we're just a little ahead of it now. Right side. Good. Good. All right. Oh my gosh, there it is. What an awesome level, people. There we go. Jonathan gave me a nice compliment. Said I'm good at reading the levels. And thank you, Spanky, for the resub. Appreciate that. Moved on from the run to Popular Soup Expert. No, this is the level creator I've been playing at the end of yesterday's stream and the stream before that. Trug. I'm a huge fan. Now, they cut out 3 seconds somehow. So I think we'll just go on to the next level. But that was so good. Here we go. Thanks, Brandon, Bradley, Kyle, Bobby, Mary, Steph, Spanky, Kevin, Maria, Super Trucker Jay, and Matt. All right, now we got a little Mario 3 action here. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh, I have to get there somehow. I was already almost out of time. This is going to be a wild one. Whoa! I think I already wasted too much time there. Bro. I'm not even close here. I'm only going by the song. So I must be losing time at the very beginning. Right after hitting it. So I have to do this even faster. Yep. I just gained a bunch of time. Oh my gosh! Good gracious, people. Oh! I needed to pick the power up and then immediately drop it. Bobby said there's something brewing in that grape juice. You ain't kidding. Okay, this is crazy. All so creative, and it's so simple. That's part of what I love. It is really... That's part of why it works so well with their minimalist design. Is to just have it be simple but difficult platforming. Even the aesthetic, it fits it all so great. It's the same way with a Chewy Bat level or like a Sauce Pal level. They kind of have a theme to their... Or Spanky level. Spanky Nut's the same way. Where there's a... Or TJ. Not TJD. Oh, they all have... Oh, Justin Sells. Justin Sells as well. They all have... All these level creators I'm naming have a synergy that runs between the way that they establish difficulty, the way the level looks, and the way the level feels. All those three things together. It's rare to have levels that work on so many levels like that. But they're out there. Oh, this is crazy. Use the word flow. Yes, the flow, exactly. One trick goes into the next, and they're all consistent with each other. And once you've played a bunch of their levels, you have a strong sense of what they're getting at in their other levels. There you go. Shout out to Spanky. The flow. That's it, Matt. I totally get it. I think of... If I was to define the flow of a level, I'm thinking of the way one trick or platform challenge flows into the next. That's what I think of when I think of flow. Oh, buddy. I forgot again. That's the spot. That's where I have to, as soon as I pick it up, as I'm still on the rise, I want to drop it immediately. Then I can land on it. Right back to square one. All right, here we go. Here we go. I keep thinking that's a controlled jump, but that one actually has to be a full jump to make it all the way over. But that's a controlled jump. That's a full jump. And this is a full jump. See, there you go. That's a control. This is the trickiest controlled jump right there. You have to I was too slow. You have to compensate for the delay of getting the power up and then taking damage. So you have to anticipate both of those little delays. and keep Mario moving where he needs to go. Man. Means business, people. This one means business. Oh, I bonked. Well, see, now you're getting to see all the different ways to do it wrong. Now you just get to see just how easy it is to mess this up. Right there. Ah! All right, Patty boy, remember the POW. Oh, buddy. Oh, my goodness. Whew, close one. But awesome stuff, people. Take a screenshot. You've got to try these levels, people. You got to at least try it. I'm telling you. You'll know right away if it's for you. Not that you'll get it right away necessarily, but if you're enjoying it. It's the kind of thing where I feel like even if you're not necessarily getting these clears in 5 minutes, even if it took you a 2-3 hour grind, I'm telling you, it's very satisfying. And again, you don't need to know shell jumps. You don't need like a prerequisite of mechanical moves. All you need to be able to do is get Mario to go where he's supposed to go. Just by the skin of my teeth there, Jan. There you go. That might be M's favorite one that they've seen me play. Spanky's going to try him out. I bet you're going to love it. Thanks, Matt. Look up which one, Jan. Thanks, Rich. Nice to see you. There we go, Super Trucker J. Sky's the limit. All right. Very low clear right here. Under 20 clears. Under 20 clears. It's crazy how underrated this level creator is. They should have so many more plays on their levels. This is a crime. And this is part of why Mario Maker 2 isn't widely considered the best Mario game or even close to the top selling. Because look, these unbelievable levels exist in the game, but the only way you'll ever get to it is if you either know one of these level codes or get served up one of their levels in Endless. Outside of that, or if it makes it to popular, but a lot of really great levels never even make it to popular. Especially if they're really difficult like this. I'd say that's probably the biggest thing holding these levels back from being in Popular Super Expert regularly is the difficulty level. Yeah, for sure, Rich. We got a birthday in the house. The problem is I have a big blister. I was from playing electric guitar today. See that? I'm working on a cool little idea. But now my guitar playing is compromised. All right, this one's for Paige. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Paige. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Paige. Hope it's a great one. Thanks for showing that birthday love in the chat. You're looking up, by the skin of your teeth. All right, let's see. I got it right here. I actually don't know where it went. I just brought the book out, and now it's gone. So you'll have to Google it instead. You'll have to Google it, but if we're being honest, Google is probably going to give you a more accurate result. That book was printed in, like, who knows when. Okay, here we go. I put in the level code. Yeah, we're good. We are good. Okay, later, Kyle. Ray, your daughter just turned 18? Nice. Shout out to Ray's daughter. I will sing her happy birthday as well if she's watching. Isn't it crazy the game's been out for almost 5 years? Yeah. It's unbelievable. I can't believe it. Oh, that's crazy. All right. Is she watching, Ray? Because that's the only thing that I kind of require. gosh. No, I did that out of order. I did it out of order. And I think, is this my first time meeting you, Ray? Oh, I gotta fall against the left wall. Nope. In both cases, you have to fall against the wall. There we go, that works. Look at this, people. Oh my gosh, we're just barely making it duck. Where am I going? Oh, I needed to go to the right. Super Trucker J, thanks for the 10 bits. Let me play you the song. And, okay, Ray. What's your song? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Savannah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Savannah. Hope it's a great one. All right, let's see about what we can do here, people. Bah. Close one. Gotta fall against the left wall. Wow, can't believe we got away with that one. Oh, I did not get away with that one. I have to jump as soon as I land there. Have to hold right sooner. Same problem. The other alternative is just landing further to the right on the enemy right there. Nah, couldn't get left fast enough. Gotta iron out this beginning. Oh, I jumped too early. Good evening, William. We're making progress, Em. We are making progress. Man, you got to really hold left there. William, thank you so much for the 20 stars. The star drop is... There you go, Ray. Shout out Ray. Shout out Savannah on her birthday. Nope, not enough. Not enough. Need a little more oomph. Moving left to right there. Got a weird bounce. No, Betty boy. I have been on a Twilight Zone kick lately. I've mentioned before that it's one of my all-time favorite TV shows, but sometimes a year or so will go by where I don't watch a single one. There we go. Oh my good gracious. I have to land on the platform, jump, and then land on the POW. Jan's asking new or old Twilight Zone, and I prefer the old Rod Sterling Twilight Zones. And specifically, the ones that I've seen the least are season 1. I feel like if you remember back in the day on the Sci-Fi Channel, that was a place you could... Oh, buddy. I needed to be further right. There was a Sci-Fi Channel. For me, it was Channel 64. And they would often run Twilight Zone marathons. But now that I've had access to all the seasons, I've noticed that they primarily had access to season 5 and 3, I think. Whereas there's a couple. There's a couple. Like there's one season where they're all double length episodes. I think that's season 4. I don't remember ever seeing any of those air. And a lot of the season 1, I don't think I ever saw air. And so it's always a treat. It's always a treat when I'm randomly letting them play. Especially, I really like falling asleep to it, because even if I'm not super familiar with the episode, they're so dialogue based. You know what I mean? It's the kind of show that which is kind of ironic. You would think like a sci-fi show would rely heavily on special effects and stuff, but the Twilight Zone really isn't that way. They create such compelling, scary stuff. Scary is not even the right word. I guess creepy. I feel like it was. I feel like the Twilight Zone was never meant to give you nightmares. It was always meant to kind of entertain you and maybe freak you. Not even freak you out. I wonder what the right way to say it is. Because I wouldn't want to fall asleep watching anything scary. There you go. Em likes them. Angel likes the old ones. Sci-Fi, remember that? The Man on the Wing, Michael T. Now, see, that one, that's with William Shatner, I believe. More psychological. Disquiet you. I don't know what that was in response to. Wow! Now I see what I have to do. Oh! You were trying to help me say, like, instead of freak you out, disquiet you. I've never even heard of that. That's a new one to me. Oops. There you go. Bobby knows about the old shows. But it's got this great nostalgia quality to it. I know it was one of my mom's old favorite shows. And now, thanks to Paramount Plus, every episode is available streaming. Paramount Plus. I think I got rid of Hulu for Paramount Plus. I would rather have Paramount Plus than Hulu. Easy. Although I did just see that there's that new show on Hulu that has Uncle Jesse in it. The Amazing John Stamos. Uh-oh, that's a new one. Can we save this? Nope. No, we cannot. Sci-Factor? Okay. Okay, disquiet, a synonym. I'd never heard that. Disquiet, interesting. Wow, Bobby says since you work at Walmart, your Paramount Plus subscription is free. That's awesome. Jan said they don't have Hulu in Canada. I used to watch the Mystery Science Theater 3000, so you definitely watch the Sci-Fi Channel. Because I remember they used to run that a lot on there, too. my goodness, this is crazy. What's up, Bryce? Back in the day, had to rewatch the TV shows. Had to catch the reruns. Exactly. Exactly. Whoa. Paramount Plus is a great one. It's the only one Jonathan's got. That's if I had to only pick one, that would be it. I'd say the best period of Netflix, I think, is when they had The Office. That point on the timeline, they were still consistently making good stuff. So many different great shows on there. But now I don't know. They're still awesome. They make a lot of great series. But they're also one of the more expensive ones. There you go. Brian got a Black Friday special, only $3.50 per month for Hulu Disney Plus. That's pretty great. What's up, Eric? Matt uses Prime. Clark goes for Spark, a Walmart company. You get Walmart Plus and Paramount for free. And Mayor of Kingstown. Okay. However, you should sign up. Okay, Bobby. You like HBO Max too, because they got the Ghibli. Yeah, that's a great one. Paramount Plus with your Walmart Plus. Okay, a lot of people through Walmart. I didn't even know about this. Okay, get out of here. They're in Canada. Use Amazon Prime. Nice. So close. Got Paramount specifically for Star Trek. Okay, nice. I never got into Star Trek. But I never disliked it. I never really gave it a chance. If I was watching any kind of space show, it was always Star Wars. But funny to think back then, we just had the trilogy. It was just those 3 movies that I used to watch over and over. Now there's like a billion. There are quite a few Star Wars options nowadays. Man, that is tough. Paramount Plus and Hulu. There you go, John. The piranha plants have shadows. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's interesting when you start focusing on those little details. And they start to stick out like crazy. It's like when you say the same word over and over and over again, and then it stops sounding like a word. It's kind of like that. Or if you start thinking about an automatic bodily function like breathing or blinking, the more you pay attention to it, the more you naturally want to consciously control it, which feels awkward because typically you don't consciously control your breathing or your rate of blinking. Patty boy. Patty boy. Fair enough, Em and Bobby. Oh, not enough momentum. Got to take one extra step before making that jump. Like so. Oh my goodness, I didn't think I cleared it. But I did. Now what do we got here? Probably not that. I should have just run left. John wants to check out the Twisters movie. I think I'm pretty much done with the movies. I don't know that I'll ever go again. Because it's just so convenient, watching from home. Being able to go to the bathroom whenever you want, get whatever food you want, stop, pause, rewind, turn on captions. Going to the movies nowadays feels like a downgrade to me. Oops. But I don't expect that everyone would agree. I don't think that's like... I don't assume that everybody feels that way, but that is genuinely how I feel. That's a tough one. Movie theater's so expensive. Well, that's the thing, John. It's one thing if it's expensive and it's like a mind-blowing experience. Then I'm all for it. Like, I remember going to see Lord of the Rings in the theater. And that was awesome. That was an experience. That was an epic experience that felt very worth it. What's up, Murad? Saw the Mario movie in theater? Yeah, I did too. Yeah. Don't reset. You have the checkpoint. What am I? Something's saving me. What's up, Murad? Wow, we have to be way faster there. Let's press your luck. Okay, there you go, Bobby. Okay, Matt was the same way. Got to see Lord of the Rings in the theater. But that was awesome. That I stand by. And I also got to see the Star Wars prequels in the movie theater, and I loved that too. I know a lot of people aren't the biggest fans of those. But especially as far as a theater experience goes, I thought it was awesome. I needed to keep jumping. Lord of the Rings at the theater. Got to see it at the Theater M. Yeah, Matt, that's it, Matt, when it first came out. And that's the kind of movie where it's cool experiencing it with everybody in the theater for the first time. You know what? I have one more theater experience that comes to mind like that. Seeing The Ring. I saw The Ring. Almost. I saw The Ring in the movie theater, and that was one of the coolest experiences because it was like second week it had been out. People really didn't know exactly what to expect or hadn't seen. It wasn't like nowadays a movie comes out and does well, and then you see 15,000 clips of it and 12,000 people talking about it. Back in the day, there was this beautiful first month of when something existed, you actually had an opportunity to fully experience it without it being diluted by... Oh my good gracious! I should have set that up a bit more. Some movies are fun to watch with the big sound, big screen. Totally. I agree, Spanky. But nowadays, it's a tough one. Especially with just how, just how many remakes there are and stuff. It just feels like it's been relatively rare that there's a movie in the theater that feels like it would make a huge difference. But I also find that people are more rude now than they ever were. So, I mean, I feel like in recent times, I feel like I've had my movie theater experience compromised way at a much more consistent rate than ever in the past. But it's typically when parents bring a kid that's not interested in the movie. Yeah, and The Ring, scary movie, definitely not family friendly, but also not crazy. In fact, I can remember when going to see The Ring, noticing there was a family with some kids, like 12-year-old kids. There it is. That is crazy. Right this way. Oops. All right, that was an amazing level. Very tough. A lot of remakes, Michael T. The Siskel and Ebert, and then it was Ebert and Roper. That's right. Now we got Rotten Tomatoes, Bobby. Thanks, Brandon and Mary. But especially modern day trailers. I feel like modern day movie trailers give away so much more than they used to. Especially, like, it feels like there's always like a 2.5 minute trailer that'll drop on YouTube that hypes up a movie, and it has way too much of the story. It gives away way too much. And I don't know about your brain, but if I'm watching a movie preview and I notice the color shirt that the guy's wearing, I know that that character stays alive until I see the scene where he's wearing that shirt. And I just feel like, especially in that regard, there are so many spoilers in trailers. They almost, like, the last 30 seconds, they're almost always showing you scenes from the climax. Oh, Ray, exactly. Like, it's all the best scenes in the movie. Give away the whole movie now. It wasn't that way. It wasn't always that way, people. I feel like they used to typically be 45 seconds long, and they used to go out of their way to just show you scenes from, like, the first half or kind of filler stuff. They typically guarded the meaningful best scenes. With the exception of, like, an action movie like Mission Impossible, they're obviously showing you all the coolest action scenes. That's always been that way. But even then, I feel like the typical trailer is 30 seconds to 45, like 30 to 45 seconds. So there's way less opportunity to give away the whole thing. Matt agrees. There we go. Okay, Bobby, that's what I'm saying. There used to be. That's the big. Feel like that's one of the biggest factors. Is just the length. If you're gonna make a 2.5 minute trailer, you're gonna end up almost needing to show some really spoiler type scenes. But everybody has a different threshold for that. I know the average person isn't necessarily taking note of what each character's wearing and then remembering that and thinking, oh, they have to stay alive until that scene. I don't think that's necessarily the norm. Or anything to show off about. Okay, here we go, people. Wow. I was too slow. Too slow. David agrees. Too early? Yeah. Too early. Em can relate to that. You see the trailer, and then you note... And it doesn't necessarily have to be tied to what the person's wearing. I mean, like, especially if it's a scene and you notice the person's really upset or something. Or really happy. It doesn't have to be a negative thing. The point is just something stands out to you about that particular scene in the trailer. And then you kind of... There's things that gives away. Oh, man, this one's tough. See, doesn't make the cut. That's an ultimate one, Ray. That's true. Sometimes that happens. Remember, Pat, you got to go right away here. We got to land here. Good gracious. Is that right? Oh my gosh. We did it. That was wild. That was wild. And that was not a great jump. But great first section. Great first section. And now you can tell, now that I've been playing them, I'm getting a little better. I'm picking up what they're putting down a little quicker now. I'm definitely getting a feel for what they're looking for. There we go. Patty boy. Patty boy. I'm telling you, this is one of my new top 10 favorite level creators. And you know what? There really... I can't even speak. I can't even speak. It's too good. It's just too good. It is too good, people. There we go. Thanks, Spanky and Matt. That's what I'm saying, Bobby. That's the other thing. They'll have 5 different trailers. Exactly, Bobby. So Bobby knows what I'm talking about, especially if you... especially when I first got a 4K TV, I remember one of the easiest things to find that had a lot of 4K content was movie trailers at the time. And this is going kind of far back when it was a relatively new thing. Now, 4K is everywhere. But my point is, during that time, I feel like that's when I really found out just how many trailers they released for a single movie. It's interesting. It's like music videos now. Now, in addition to a music video, the artist will typically also release a lyric video. What was asking if Amelia has... They have the world record on at least half of them. Do you know them, War Puppy? That's quite a name. Because, yeah, I've noticed they have the world record on, like, the vast majority. At least half, if not more. There's somebody else that I've seen in there. This person. But see, M. Yeah, I guess a lot more than half. I guess that was the one and only exception. Look at that. Okay, there's a different one. Color. We got this one. Most recent level from February of this year. All right. Let's keep it going. There we go. No, not M in the chat, John. Okay, but what probably said when you were a streamer, she was one of the most loyal viewers. Well, big shout out to her and to you. Because clearly, she's the real deal. All right, got the level code up. Here we go. This one might be a little easier. Pop-up video. I remember that, Bobby. I used to watch that before school, maybe, or when I got home from school. Pop-up video. I love anything like that where it gives you behind the scenes. Well, I'm really dating myself here, but ultimately, it is what it is. I'm not trying to pretend that I'm young. There was a time. You know it's going to make you sound old whenever it starts with there was a time. Oh my gosh, I think I was supposed to go in there. Pop-up video. Jonathan remembers. Absurdly good player, no doubt about it. And I've noticed her on other world records as well. Her, JC the Champ, and Paco. Those are the 3 you always see with the world records. See, kids back in my day, exactly. The VH1 throwback. See, for me, that was channel 23. That was channel 23. But the thing that I was about to say that was going to make me sound old is I loved... Oh my gosh. Okay, I had the right idea. Pop-up video was lunch break for Spanky. When DVDs were really popping, and they started consistently adding behind-the-scenes stuff. Like, there was a short period of time where it felt like... There we go. Here we go. They were always trying to one-up the next release. Like, they'd re-release it 10 years later, and then it would have commentary from the director. It would have a full 45-minute feature of behind the scenes. An ultimate example of this was the Star Wars Special Edition. That was right around that same time period, and they went crazy with the extras. Crazy with the extras. Twist was the first movie released on DVD. I didn't know that. And everything, okay, Beagle's the same way as me. We'll watch with the commentary. That was some of the most interesting stuff, especially if it's a movie you've watched a million times. I remember feeling that way, especially about Fight Club, watching that with that commentary, with David Fincher, maybe? I forget who the commentator was. What puppy shout out JC the Champ, the family of gamers. Yeah, JC the Champ I'm one of his biggest fans. I've been shouting out JC the Champ, I think, since I started. He's even got a special shout out on one of my videos. He is literally one of the best players I've ever seen. What's up, Nick? We had to walk 15 miles in the snow. Both ways, exactly. Bobby going on 38. A lot of shows and documentaries remember. Bobby remembers. Lord of the Ring Extended Edition. And that's the thing, Daniel. Lord of the Rings Extended Edition is what pushed me too far. As much as I love Lord of the Rings. And you know what it is? It's because I had this one experience where me and my friends had this idea that we would watch them all in a day. All the Extended Edition in the same day. And I feel like ever since that day, it has forever tainted the way that I look at the Lord of the Rings Extended Editions, because it was just so long. It was literally all day. It was like a sleepover situation, if I remember correctly. But we started while the sun was up, and the sun was long gone by the time we finished. Awesome level. Awesome level. Friends the Extended. What Bobby says loves Final Fantasy, but wouldn't want to finish in a single sitting. Exactly. That's essentially, it's a pretty good comparison to watching all of the Extended Edition in a row. So yeah, I hear you loud and clear. I hear you loud and clear. Thanks, Bobby, Daniel, Mary, Natalie, Susie, and Spanky. Great levels here, people. I hope you try some of these. I hope you take a screenshot and try at least a couple, because they're really, really well made. Final Fantasy would take much longer, that's true. A meme saying when The Hobbit came out, if you watched them all, you'd have grown a beard by the time you finished. Exactly. Oh. You think that's a Z jump? I do. On till 11? Yeah. On till 11. Whoa! Oh, a little early. Wow, Michael T saw Fellowship of the Ring 9 times in the theater. Now that's a lot. Shout out to you. I'd say the most standout repeat movie watching experience I've had was the first time I watched Inception. First time I watched Inception. It's the one and only time that immediately after finishing the movie, I restarted it and watched it a second time. It's only happened once to me, and that was it. Oh my gosh. That's a Z! Hesitation is not tolerated, exactly, Spanky. You gotta keep going. You gotta go and keep going. Matt liked The Hobbit. Me too. Although, I think they came out with more that I didn't see. Oops. What puppy remembers seeing Inception, but once was enough, and that's fair. That is fair, and I've never had that response with any other movie. I'm typically, by the time a movie ends, I'm usually like, all right, let's get this thing over with. Especially if it's more than 90 minutes. Oh no, I didn't notice that. I had the vines. Oh. All right, here we go, people. Oh, I can't tell you. It really is like a breath of fresh air playing these levels. I'm so glad. What a blessing to have found this level creator when I did. Saved the past 2 streams. Even gave you the security vine. I was half expecting a spike ball on a parachute. That's what I was expecting for some reason. Interesting. I think I do want to wait that long. I actually think that might be it. I wasn't down with the second 2. David did have to show ER for 15 years and immediately rewatched it. There you go. Milo and Otis, who watched that 100 times. I don't remember that one. Whoops. Didn't remember that Spiny either. Yeah, maybe I need to wait even longer than that. Maybe all the way until I'm like between the 2 saws again. That's not enough. Okay, Spanker remembers Milo and Otis. It sounds like something that I might recognize if I check out a Google image. I bet I'll recognize it. Not enough. Dollar Theaters? I never heard of that. Oh my goodness! It worked. What? I need to be so much faster than that. Beagle remembers it. Oh, that sounds kind of dark, Beagle. Cat and dog movie. Okay, well, I'm gonna just throw it. Let's maybe just move it right along. If you're interested, Google it or something, but try to keep it as family friendly as possible around here. There it is. Oh my gosh. There it is. There it is. So good. So good. Okay, and I appreciate that you're keeping it pretty neutral and like historical. It's just the subject matter is relatively disturbing. So that's the only part that I'm saying conflicts with the family-friendly thing. But I definitely appreciate that you are keeping it like neutral, historical by the facts. It's just in this case the facts are pretty disturbing. Thank you, M, Clumsy, Mary, Jonathan, Jess, and Matt. Okay. Loved it. I loved it. Do I want you to delete it? No. No. It's what is said is fine, basically. It's just where it goes from here. So that's why I'm trying to shut it down, but it's nothing that I think needs to be deleted. In and of itself, it's just a little, like, shocking. No problem. I appreciate you, Clumsy. Thanks for all your help. All right, Sunny Valley. They're all right in the same difficulty. They're all right in that same difficulty spot. Oh, buddy. Oh, silly Pat. Okay, good first look. Solid first look. Uh-oh. Okay, this is cool. Matt remembers Milo Notice. You know what? I want to just use the first one to get to the second one, and then I want to bounce a second time on the second one to make it to the cloud. Oh, come on, Patty boy. That's the thing about rushing. If you're going to rush, you better be ready to make a couple silly mistakes. Okay, first one to the second one, then second one 3 times? Yeah, that'll work. Now another Z. Wow, very cool. Very, very cool, people. That was cool. We're stalling here. We got a spring. Ain't no thing if you got that spring. Oh, close, but not close enough. There you go. Always good to see a bicycle. That's better. Oh, I was too early. I want to take a step first. Now it's called freeform. Okay, Bobby. Oh, I missed it again. I thought Beagle, as I said when I said Russian, I was saying, oh man, since the way that I don't pronounce the G on rushing, it does sound a lot like Russian, because that is technically what I said. But in its context, it made perfect sense. There it is. That's the timing. The vines. I love that they give the vines. Oh, buddy. That's not the way. What Puppy saying this? They all have kind of a classic ROM hack style flow. I love it. I absolutely adore this style. You know who's like an easier version of this? Is Chewy Bat. Precision platformer, whereas Chewy Bat's like expert precision platformer, while this is like super expert precision platformer. But then one level above this would be like Kelly. Kelly and Music Man. Whoop. Finally made the right adjustment. There's that little power-up delay. That's not... It is enough! Oh my goodness, that was wild. That was wild. Awesome level. Emma's saying when I say yard sale, it sounds like yacht sale. Like the boat, yacht. Yacht sale. Yeah, I am easily misunderstood, people. Especially with the accent. Thanks, Spanky, Bobby, George, Jonathan, Todd, Mary, and Jess. All right. Great variety of setups. It's all very creative. The aesthetic is consistent. It's amazing. It requires so little indication because it's all implied. It really is something special here. So please, people, do me a favor. Take a screenshot so you have one of these level codes. Because if you have one of these level codes, you can get to every one of their levels. All you have to do, we're in their page already, but if you pull it up, if you type this into the game, there'll be a little square right here with the maker's name and their little picture. And if you click that, then it'll bring you to where I am now. Their overview, uploaded courses. No, well, no, not. Yeah, I'm in Trug. Exactly. Okay, I am where I think I am. If you click their maker picture, it'll bring you here. And then from here, you just tab over to uploaded, and every single level they've made is right here. All right, later, David. John's saying I can have a bit of a mild Boston accent. Yeah. And sometimes it's intermittent a bit. Sometimes I catch myself saying R's naturally. When I'm editing, too. Sometimes I notice the accent more, and sometimes I notice it less. That was cool. That wasn't right. I'm supposed to bounce twice on that Koopa. Ba-do-ba-doo. Do-go-do-do twice, and they did put 2 coins. They told me. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. All right, good reads. The make ID is in the more info. I'll have to look after this. And I'll make it perfectly clear. Well, you can get away with waiting. Maybe you're supposed to wait. Maybe you're supposed to wait. No. Oh, buddy. There we go. Whoa. Oh, buddy. Woo! Wow. Angry Wiggler. Whoop. Whoa! I shouldn't have done the double bounce. The double bounce was my undoing. See? Single bounce was the way to go. There it is. Great stuff, man. Level's so good. And now, I feel like the earlier we're going in the profile, they might be getting a little easier. Because we're playing earlier and earlier levels. This is 2021, I believe. Craziness, right, Matt? Spanky like the cannonball setup. There we go, Bobby, M, and George. Okay, and here's what I was saying. Right now, I got here from my played courses. If I type in, what I was just suggesting is you take this level code. So let's say you screenshotted it, and this is the only level code you had to go by. But this wasn't the actual level you wanted to play. You wanted to play a different one of their levels. Now, see, here's the picture I was talking about, where if you go here, now it brings you to the overview page. And now that you're here, you tab over to uploaded, and bada bing, bada boom. But I think what Spanky was trying to point out is if you're already on this page and you go to more info, then you could, I'm not sure what, go get there from here. But ultimately, if you're there, then you're already here. Sounds confusing. But the thing I was trying to spell out is how to get there In overview, click more info. Well, do you get what I'm saying, Spanky? Because I'm saying if you type in the level code, like I just did, you want to hit the picture. It might just be the chat delay that's causing the issue. Because this is the example. The context that I was saying was if you took the screenshot, you wanted to play one of the levels, but it wasn't the one that was on the screen at the time. This is the one level that you have access to thanks to the code. So maybe you're saying from here, if you go to more info, and then you get to the picture. But ultimately, this is even faster. Boom. So there we go. Now we have a visual example. All right. These are going to be copyright claims. That's why I skipped those. So let's just keep it going. Oh, did I miss that one? Nope. There we go. All right, and this will likely be our last. Maybe one or two more. We'll see how tough they get from here. There we go. Thanks, Em. Yeah, I was just noticing too. Bah. Almost. Almost. Here it is. Yikes. Z. Z. That's going to be tough. Eric's lurking away. Lurk away, people. Wow. I think the strat is just do that really quickly before it starts going back up. Or before it's like halfway to going back up. That seems like the sweet spot. I think that's the strat. I still think that's right. Yeah. That works just fine. There we go. Very good. Got a Z. Oh, that was right! You get that little window of time to land when it's at the bottom of the screen. There's a little grace period where it's almost like it stalls at the bottom. Wow. I have to jump up and to the left so I can get a couple steps in before making that jump. Precise platformer, people. Oh. Want to land on the left side of that because I want to take a step to the right. There we go, Ev. A little progress. Followed by a little less progress. You want your momentum right here. There we go. Ah, almost. Here we go. Oh, good attempts. Good attempts. Bunch of hitboxes are tough, no doubt. Eric's asking if I'll be doing a stream on the weekend. I'm hoping to. I'm planning on streaming once tomorrow and Sunday. But it will likely be much earlier. More like an afternoon situation. That's pretty tough, people. That's pretty tough. That is not free. So once that P-switch is running, we gotta book it. Like you're earning a Pizza Hut individual pizza. That's a little better. And that's the whole level. Amazing. So good, people. So good. I'm telling you, people, these levels are incredible. Absolutely incredible. Take that screenshot. You can get to all these levels from that one code. Another adventure. Okay, one more. One more, and then we'll call it a night. And maybe we'll play the rest of the profile tomorrow. Yeah. Maybe we'll play the rest of the profile tomorrow. That's not right. That is not right. The setups are just so satisfying. Man, you could really... It's a pretty stark difference of how playing levels like this makes me feel versus getting trolled and endless. It's just... It's like a different game. But endless can be really satisfying too. It can just get a little old when you get a big streak of annoying levels. What I find annoying, let the record show. I'm not saying that troll levels are inherently annoying. Some people really enjoy them. And outside of endless, I've even enjoyed them. Like a couple in Super Dashy World I really enjoyed. Even liked them. Eric's favorite game, Mario Maker 2. Hey, George got a couple shell jumps in today. Nice job, George. Nice job. Now, here's what I'd recommend, George. Now that you're getting it a couple times, now is when you should really commit to playing 15 minutes a day, just getting a little shell jump training in. Because now you kind of have the opportunity to lock it in. And once it's locked in, you could go a month without playing and pick it right back up. But you really want to kind of like hammer it home while you're getting it, so that it's just locked in muscle memory style. Oh my gosh, that was close. Where am I going? Not there. Oh, to the Koopa. Aha! No, Eric, I'm not interested in going to the movies. I was just saying, nowadays, I would so much rather watch a movie at home. Whoops. Go for it, George. I don't know what that is, Ev. George impressed his 9-year-old daughter. There you go, George. Oh, come on, Patty boy. We're getting there, people. There it is. There it isn't. What's up, Dojo Josh? Big shout out to a great streamer. There we go, Em. We're getting there. We are getting there, people. Ba-ba-da-bop. No. Okay, thanks, Matt. Glad you were here. Glad you had a good time. Shout out to my buddy Matt. Oh, come on now. Okay, Eric agrees. Patty boy. I keep misjudging that because I don't want to hold right too early and then just go right in line of the thwomp. But it's a little deceiving. There we go. So close. Dojo's interested in the movies, but too expensive. And yeah, that's a big factor. That's the thing. For the cost, for it to make sense for me, I would have to really enjoy it more than I enjoy a movie at home. And so that's really what's missing. It's not that there's no... It's not like... I definitely see the merit. There we go. It's definitely an upgraded experience. But if it costs that much more, it has to be an even more upgraded experience for me to get down with it. I bet I need to race this P-switch a little faster. Yep, there it is. Oh, we got it, though. No! So close. George doesn't mind the movies, and that's just it. This is what I'm saying. That's probably a good way to say how I feel about it at this point. I don't mind them, and I think it's cool seeing the big screen and the big sound. It's definitely cool. But not as cool as being able to pause, rewind, put on the captions, get some snacks. There we go. Checkpoint numero dos. Uh-oh. Oh, it's enough. It's not enough. It's enough distance, but not enough to get it done. Almost there, people. Almost. These levels are so fun. I can't even tell you how much fun I'm having tonight with these levels, people. It's like such a rare treat that it's this fun. There we go. Woo! So good. Nice! Treasure room. And there you have it. Amazing stuff. Definitely one of my new favorite level creators. Okay, Steb went to the movies just tonight. Good when you want to see the movies for like a full theater experience. Yep. Or when the people yourself or the people you're with are super enjoying it, like your kids. Yeah, and that makes a lot of sense, Stem. That's perfectly Perfectly said. Thanks, Mary, Em, and Matt. Dan only goes to the movies if there's going to be like massively enhanced. And I feel like that's the consistent, the consensus, is that the average person is willing to go the extra mile for the movie theater if the movie calls for a theater-like experience. I can definitely get down with that. There you go. Bobby wants to check out the My Hero Academia movie. Thanks for the GGM, Matt, Ev, Susie, Spanky, John, George, and Bobby. And yeah, I think the tentative plan will be to do the rest of this profile tomorrow. Probably earlier than later. So if you're interested, be on the lookout. We've got a good amount left. And then maybe I'll do the recent ones just without the song playing. All right, people. Thanks so much for being here. Thanks for all the support. Thanks, shout out to anyone who hit the stream with any likes, shares, follows, gifted subs, stars, bits, all the above. Thanks for the love and support. And if you are someone that struggles with depression or anxiety, you are not alone in that struggle, my friend. That's something I struggle with, and there are a lot of us struggling. So if you're one of them, make sure you got someone in your life you can talk to about it, a friend, family member, loved one, a therapist, and try to get some movement in your life. Take a walk outside. Find a way to move that you don't dread. Can make a big difference in your day, your physical health, and your mental health. So I encourage you with that. Hold on to hope. Believe better days are coming because you never know, people. Tomorrow could be the best day of your life, but you got to get there to find out. So hang in there. I'm rooting for you. I know it could be tough, especially, and if you're struggling tonight, know that being in the struggle means you're still in the fight. I'm proud of you for making it this far. Don't give up out there, people. I know there's some desperate situations and some very sad, heartbreaking, traumatic, tragic. People going through some real stuff out there, and I'm not trying to make it sound like, oh, yeah, just smile through it. That's not what I'm advising. Especially if you're really down, you lost someone, you're going through something heavy. My message to you is it's not always going to be this bad, and that better days are ahead. And not in just like the imaginary, in the very logical, you can prove it to yourself. Look far enough into your past, and you'll see. It's a lot of ups and downs. It's lots of ups and downs, and oftentimes the ups come when you don't expect it, and similarly, sometimes the downs come when you're not expecting it. So, if tonight you're super down, having a tough Friday night, just know you're not alone in that, and no, it won't, not all your Fridays will be this way. I can promise you that. So hang in there. I really am rooting for you. Appreciate you out there, and hope to catch up with you tomorrow sometime. Until then, have a great